What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the crew. We're sitting here in front of you, and we're going to do a little something different today. We decided to play a little game of Do You Even Know Me, Bro?
Do you know me?
We all wrote down some facts, and only the person that wrote them down knows the truth. Nobody else knows who it is, and we all got to guess. The object of the game is if you did write down that fact, to try to play it off so that the others don't know it was you. We're going to try to see who knows each other and who doesn't by trying to guess who it is.
We're going to keep track.
And then after we learn about this fact and who it is, we'll let them tell a little story about that fact, and we're just going to have a little fun with it. So nothing that we scripted up. This is all, from the hip, but we wrote down these facts, and we're going to find out a little bit more about us. You'll find out a little bit more about us, and we'll see if you guys can figure out who it is that wrote these facts. Our producer, Ace, is going to be reading them, and he's never read these facts. He don't know who wrote them.
Got to read.
He's going through.
It's such a surprise that I didn't even know. So, all right, get the Hispanic, get the Puerto Rican up here to read these comments. Let's go get it. I get squeamish at the sight of blood or broken bones.
Get what?
Squeamish? Is that the word?
Squeamish?
Squeamish? Is it like ucky?
Yeah, it's
Ick. Icky. So at the sight of blood or any broken bones, who could that be?
I know who this is.
Well,
that's Jimmy.
I've cleaned a lot of deer, a lot of animals with Ben. Joe works. I don't know which one of these guys it is because Joe works,
he's a
he
butcher.
processing butcher, yeah. I've butchered a lot of animals with you.
I've butchered a lot of animals myself.
But are we talking? But I think a lot of people have a difference between animal blood and like human shit, right?
Oh, good point.
So, I don't know. I think it's Jimmy. I think it's Ben, honestly.
I was gonna say Joe.
No, I think it's Ben 110% because I can see his face now getting squeamish thinking about it.
There's no way.
All right, so I think it's Jimmy. You think it's me. And Jimmy, who do you think it is?
Joe.
All right. Bro, do you even know me? Ace,
Do you know me?
Well, Ace doesn't know who it is. Ace, who do you think it is? I guess we should have wrote who it was on the back of it.
Well, I think the person has to fess up, but when does that person fess up?
All right, are you guys ready?
Who do you think it is?
2, 3.
I think it's Joe.
Jimmy.
Joe,
Jimmy.
Joe kind of hit the nail on the head, though. When it comes like human, like my blood or somebody, animals don't bother me, but a broken bone on a person or my own, because I've seen that, or blood of my own or someone else's, man. This shit ain't for me.
Oh, man. No, I'm first one there, last one to leave.
I've been a first responder to a lot of broken bones.
I have too, but I do not enjoy it.
I know what you're
like
saying, but I kind of knew just because I've been there when you cut yourself or been there when, I just know it. So
I now picture Jimmy like stubbing his toe at night.
he did that. 100%. He did that.
Yeah.
All right, so that was one. If you guys thought, let us know in the comments as we're playing as we're saying these. But let us know in the comments who you think it is. We'll go back and read.
Have you had a body part in your hand and had to go have it put back on?
Not my
Okay,
own.
that's why I feel that way.
My placenta.
Jesus Christ.
I don't even have a comeback. I'm just
Moving on. This one here says gives more time to youth sports and high school sports than he does hunting and fishing.
I already know who that is.
That's kind of a no-brainer.
That's a no-brainer.
Yeah, that's
Let us
Joe.
know who you think in the comments who that is.
Do I get a vote on that, or are we just going to pass?
Ace, who do you think it is? Come on. Yeah.
Go Chiefs.
Go Chiefs.
All right. So I don't think none of us have to guess. That was Joe.
I think that was Joe 100%.
All right.
Yep.
All right, next one here says, I once ran from authorities on a four-wheeler through multiple properties, made him home without getting caught. Who could that be?
Joe.
You what? You being racist right now? I'm a reformed poacher. No, I think that's 100% Pinche Ben. 100% pinche Ben.
It could be.
Remember, the key word is not get caught.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, pinche Ben.
All right, let's go for it.
200.
PJ
All
Ben.
right, here we go.
PJ Ben.
What? Let us know in the comments who you think it is. 1, 2, 3, raise your hand.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah, so back home there's a prison farm that's pretty close to our property.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Are they raising prisons? What are they doing?
Are they
the
raising
prison?
prisoners?
They're raising prisons.
Back home, there's a prison farm. What is a prison farm?
You never heard of a prison farm?
No.
So it's kind of a self-sustaining prison.
It's not self-sustaining if it's prisoners sustaining it.
It's all. That's exactly
Oklahoma logic.
That's exactly
Oklahoma
what
logic.
it is. I don't know how retarded you got to be to not know what self-sustaining is. If you sustain with your people that are there as prisoners,
Hey, help me out here.
they grow their own their own veggies and gardening, and they got their beef and
so
it's farm.
Oh, they got their
right?
beef.
So the prison has a metric shit ton of land, and they farm and ranch it with prison work, right? So long story short, we're out there just trespassing on their property, and then they come after us, and they call game wardens. We're cutting fence on four-wheelers, just hauling ass through people's properties trying to get back home, and we bust out. We get away, that's how we do it.
Smart people break out of jail to get out of it. This motherfucker broke into jail.
Into a jail to go back to it.
No, we broke into the property, not the jail.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's get another one going. So,
All right, next one coming
starting
up.
to learn a lot about each other here, aren't we?
Yeah. Next one up here says, I've never been deep sea fishing.
I've spoke about this. So have you.
Fucking wasn't me.
Well, we know that.
Which one of us has not been deep sea fishing?
Ben's out.
Yeah, Ben's 100% out.
Hey, the moment
You've spent a lot of time with Ben down on the coast.
and for that
Who's the culprit here?
for that reason alone, Ben's out.
And for that reason,
So
Ben's out.
Here's the fairness. So I've heard Ben talk about a shit ton of saltwater fishing, but I don't know that I've heard you tell me that you went like deep sea fishing. Like it's been mostly inshore.
Okay, but
stuff.
coastal. Yeah, mate. Okay, yeah, fuck. All right. Well, Ben, you're back in.
Back in the game.
So I'm sitting here now because I know that you spoke about it. You said the only saltwater fishing you ever done was striper. Now I think
now you're wrong.
you said Fort Belvoir.
The hell I did. Where's that at?
Fort something East Coast.
Nope. Keep going.
Maryland?
No, I've saltwater fished several times.
And then I feel like Ben might be throwing us for a loop because he's, from Corpus Christi, and you'd be like, yeah, he's out there in the Gulf deep sea fishing all the time.
Well, and you're from landlocked Oklahoma.
Says the guy from Indiana.
The deepest thing. Yeah, but we've got the Ohio River, which almost counts as an ocean.
The Ohio
You can't go deep sea
River.
fishing in a river.
You can go pretty damn deep in it.
The dude said the Ohio River
All
almost
right,
counts as
all
an
right.
ocean.
Raise your hand if it was you. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh!
Again,
Figures.
damn, Ace, you just picking mine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Jimmy's got oceanfront property in Oklahoma.
No, I've never been out big deep sea fishing. I've been
Coastal?
coastal fishing, and I've been in the
Damn, I should have got that one. 'Cause
I've never deep sea fished either, just intercoastal.
I know how many times you've been saltwater fishing. I know what your success rate has been. So I should have known this.
Yeah. I don't know if it counts. I've been halibut fishing in Alaska in the Cook Inlet, but I mean that's in the inlet.
Yeah.
It's deep water.
Yeah.
But it's not really deep sea fish. I'm
fished
seeing
90
land.
miles out.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
still seeing
I
land.
fished Lake Erie one time, and
If you
It's
can
not
see the
deep
if you can
sea.
see the horizon and there's land,
can't.
that's not deep
Till
sea.
you get out there.
Sure can.
Yeah.
Hey, I for sure thought it wasn't going to be Jimmy because there isn't a ridge out fucking at the deep sea.
There's not an ocean.
That's your theme song,
Fair.
bro.
ain't no river wide enough,
That's his
baby.
theme song.
All right, moving on to the next one here, guys. Was one of 101 people in Texas to get the Rocky Mountain spotted fever in 2017.
Wow.
Hold on. Can we throw that statistic back out?
1 of 101?
It just says 1 of 101
So
people in Texas to get the Rocky Mountain spotted fever in 2017. Can you pull that up? What do we got going on there? First of all,
it's from a tick.
Yeah.
It's from a tick bite.
Spotted fever?
Yeah, Rocky Mountain spotted fever.
God, how do you get Rocky Mountain spotted fever in Texas?
You get bit by a tick.
I guess he
migrated
from the Rockies.
You get it from Rocky Mountain oysters.
It says here it's got a picture of Joe on it.
Holy shit, it does.
Do you get that
of him eating a Rocky Mountain oyster?
Do you get that from Rocky Mountain deep sea fishing?
No, you get it from walking over the Rocky Mountain ridges.
All right, raise your hand. Raise your hand. 1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna have to go with Joe. Yeah, that's a Joe.
Yep, I got bit by a tick. I was deer hunting a goat farm, and I got bit by a tick, and I suddenly, like the next day, started breaking out in what felt like scales. And then I got up to about 106-degree fever. I don't remember driving myself to the hospital, nothing. I was in the hospital for 7 days before they figured out what it was.
What'd they give you?
Doxycycline.
Doxycycline. That shit'll fix
Kills
anything.
everything, dude.
You had cool dreams, too, while you're healing.
Dude.
All right, moving on to the next one I have here. I've had a lot of jobs. Anything from being sandblaster, mechanic, roofer, welder, electronic motor rewinding. I busted tires at Pep Boys, but the job that I made the most bread was HEB.
I know who this is. I know who this is.
Well, you said roofer, so I automatically knew who it was.
I thought about Ben.
That's why I help my dude. This is bullshit.
You had me at roofer.
I should have left that out.
Yeah, you definitely should have left that one out.
You guys have never done roofing jobs before?
Yeah, on my own house.
Well,
Was that one a no-brainer?
hey,
That was a no-brainer.
Don't get disappointed because this next one.
the keyword there was the job I made the most bread at.
Yeah.
Was HEB.
Yeah, because you made bread.
Yeah,
I worked at the HEB bread plant, and I read production.
We said right facts. Mine may or may not be way too specific.
Hey,
Roofer gave it away?
Let me
I felt like we were all blue collar guys at one point. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, you guys stop me when you're ready. I've had a lot of jobs. From being sandblaster, mechanic, and roofer.
Bam, stop.
I might as well wear a shirt, dude.
Right there.
Hey, I had a mechanic shirt on for the podcast that says Ben on it.
Yo, this comment should have been, Ben wrote.
All right, I'm not that good at this. So I guess we know who's going to win here.
Oh, shit.
All right, moving.
You guys do know me.
The whole comment section knows. Moving on to the next one.
I ate tamales for my first birthday.
Maybe Sam was right.
Yeah. Oh, man.
This one says here, I've killed more deer with a 22 than any other type of weapon.
Once again,
Wonder
we
who
all
that
know who
is.
that is.
Charlie.
Charlie bit me.
Oh, man. That is without a doubt Joe. I don't even have to go there. You guys know who it is.
Yeah.
Joe, raise your hand. Is it true? Yeah. All right. It's hard to do this.
Yeah.
I have here qualified for the USA Paralympics for archery in 2014 for winning the Warrior Games to the Fort Hood WTU unit.
There was a
okay.
typo in there. It's Special Olympics.
Wait,
That would be Joe.
Paralympics.
They made me wear a helmet.
Okay.
Qualified for the U.S. Paralympics for archery in 2014 after winning Warrior Games to the Fort Hood WTU.
Warrior Games.
Yes.
At what year?
You beat the WTU?
It said 2014.
2014. All right. This is a dead giveaway. Joe, you got to do your math.
Yeah, because you guys are all 55 fucking years old, right? I'm the youngest guy on the panel in every room I walk into. I get it.
Are you telling us we give the boomer vibe?
I'm just saying, the old white men. Yeah, so I did. When I was at WTU, after I got, when I was getting out of the military.
For those of you that don't know what that is the Warrior Transition Unit, and Joe explained why.
I don't know what they call it nowadays, but from injuries sustained, they send you there to kind of rehab as you're getting out, right? But they stood up an archery program there, and I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I shoot a bow, and I'm decent at it. So we ended up qualifying to go to the Warrior Games down in San Antonio. We went down there, and I beat everybody there by, I think it was like 60 points. I was actually losing at first, and my coach walked up and was like, dude, you're like 30.
Shoot for the one in the middle.
Well, yeah, no, he was like.
Gave that motivational speech.
You're a bum rock.
Yeah. He was like, hey, dude, he says, you're 30 shots behind, which I actually wasn't. He just knew I could shoot better than what I shoot. Anyway, I won. The next step was for me to go to New York and shoot there. If I would have won there, which I would have, then I would have went to Paris in 2016.
Paris, Texas.
No. But I would have qualified
by Italy
me.
on the way back.
Yeah, it would have qualified me for the U.S. Paralympics.
It was a long way to Iran, but, there ain't nothing in Iran. Not anymore, at least.
No.
Used to be.
Dude, the Stripes that was there was the best place to stop.
That's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, man. Well, that's cool, man. Congratulations, and thank you for your service again.
Yeah, so that's, if you guys ever want to shoot a bow,
ask a pair
and throw some money on the table. I'm so down.
All right.
This guy's a professional.
I would have been until you told me that.
What do we got?
This one here is interesting. I've been pondering on this one word, but I'm just going to send it full send, all right? It says here, I once woke up to a standoff right outside my house. My dad was outside wearing cutoff denim shorts, boots, and a cowboy hat, wearing a leather holster with no weapon around his waist. Dispersing the crowds, news, sheriff department, and all the emergency vehicles that were there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said cowboy boots,
Yeah.
cut off jean shorts,
Yeah.
and a leather holster.
Yeah.
You're the only one answering yeah.
God damn it.
Here's where you lost me, is because I was going to have to go with Ben too, because you said all the emergency vehicles, the standoff and everything.
Yeah.
We live so far out in the
That's-
country.
dude,
that
I-
ain't how that shit happens.
I
We're like-
tried to write it like some backwoods freaking dude, too.
No, everybody knows each other, and they be like, Jimmy, just put,
Yeah.
we're about to shoot you, man. You know we're about to shoot your ass.
My
Put
Jimmy-
it down.
Jimmy, get on out here.
Yeah.
The biggest question about that whole sentence was it a Mexican standoff?
So this is
Was it with the Federales?
I almost lost my federale hood over this. So this is a hilarious story, dude. So I'm asleep. My cousin Pinchy Dave freaking
Pinchy
wakes me
Dave.
up from the window. He's like, "Hey, Primo, get up out here, dude."
Where are these lights?
It was bright as fuck in the morning, and I was, why is my cousin Dave out the window, right? Well, he's out there. He's looking at me with this smile like, you got to come see this. I look outside.
With a smile.
Yeah, he's excited.
Yeah.
I look outside, dude, and I see cop cars and news vans and all this shit right outside my front of my house. I'm like, what the fuck? And I look out the window, right, and I see my dad out there. My dad's out there with, I said denim shorts. I was trying to write it as if one of your dads was doing it. He had coach's shorts on.
White.
Yeah.
I mean, he
Cut off shorts.
Yeah.
He kind of explained my dad.
Yeah. I did.
My dad would have been outside in a pair of Bengals Zubaz pants.
So he's got these coach's shorts on he had a fucking pistolero belt that he normally has his 357 on, but cops and shit out there, right? He's out there acting like he's the sheriff. So he's out there freaking he's calling people. He's like, "Hey, there's nothing to see here. Disperse." And he's yelling. And my cousin woke me up just to see what my dad was doing. Mind you, he does have a cowboy hat on. I don't remember what shirt he was wearing, but he's got shorts, cowboy boots, and this empty freaking holster. Only thing he was missing. Oh, by the time, if you knew my dad, he's in one of these pictures back here. At this time, he didn't have his beard. He just had the big handlebar mustache, bro. So he's got the cowboy hat looking like Yosemite Sam and some freaking shorts and freaking cowboy boots. And he's guiding traffic, telling people, get the hell out of here. There's nothing to see here, blah, blah, blah.
He sound like the South Texas Quigley down under.
So he's out there looking like freaking Frito Bandito fucking directed traffic. And I'm like, what is he doing, right? So I get up, get out of my bed, go down there and try to see what's going on. Now, all this sounds like this is happening at my house. Really, 2 houses over across the street, there was a standoff. And there's this lady in the window, and she's got a gallon of ice cream, and she's sitting in there looking out the window. And there's people at cop cars and everything. What? She's just like, I'm not coming out. She's like freaking scooping ice cream. I'm watching this, and my dad all of a sudden gets the attention of the news. You know, they see a freak like that, they want to interview that guy.
Prime.
So he's like, well, I got up out here, and he's got this Mexican accent, and he's trying to sound freaking like country as hell. He's like, I got up out here. If it wasn't for me, I wouldn't have had all this situation under control. I'm sitting here trying to control traffic and this and that. And he goes, this lady won't come out her house. Dude, he's got the attention of the news. My cousin Dave's in the back eating it up, dude. It was the funniest, most embarrassing thing of my whole freaking life, dude. But that gives you an idea. You think Pinche Ben is crazy, dude. My dad was me squared to the 10th power.
That just totally I'm not going to tell the story. I will someday, but a story about like that with my dad and the school bus. We'll hear it one day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's where that story comes from.
Moving on. So was he going to a roof after that? Moving on.
He was late.
That wasn't a pistol belt. That was a tool belt.
That's why it was empty. Get your facts right. Do you even know me, bro?
Oh, man.
All right, this next one here says, this one time I went to Honduras on a mission trip as a teenager. I assisted with medical and construction missions for about 2 weeks.
A mission trip as a teenager?
As a teenager. For 2 weeks in Honduras.
That's got to be Joe.
Why?
I didn't go on no mission.
You know I didn't
Ben didn't go on no mission.
Yeah.
That's got to be Joe.
First off, I was huge as a teenager.
So it was fat camp.
Yeah.
El campo de los gorditos, as they say in Honduras.
How do you say fish in Spanish?
Pesca.
Pesca and plantains. That's all you got.
God damn. Oh, shit.
So,
okay, tell us about
Did you
this.
lose me?
So I used to be real big in the church, believe it or not.
Okay, all right. So
And,
you were getting to that part. You just said I used to be real big.
Yeah. Well, I was a big feller, but I used to be real big in the church, and I did a lot of stuff. And I got invited to go on a missions trip, so we went down to Honduras, and we stayed down there for 2 weeks. And I can tell you, the people down there are phenomenal.
Well, that's cool,
like,
man.
That is cool.
Coming from Southeast Indiana, going to Honduras, you know, all the kids down there smiling and shit, and
We're peeling back some layers here.
Never knew that
you
about
said,
old Joe.
No, so check it out. Y'all said facts, so I wrote down some facts, right? Not, whatever. But, so I used to do I did a lot.
That's cool.
So it was really cool.
And then the devil got you.
But no, then the big green weenie.
Corrupted you.
Also
yeah.
known as the devil.
Yeah.
Joe joined the military. He wanted to become a pistolero. He just didn't have denim shorts that were short enough.
That's what it takes, brother.
Actually,
And
I will wear them next week. Think I'm playing.
Well, this one here requires a lot of backyard and a lot of woods.
Okay.
It says here, I ran into a tree, split it in my head right open. Yep. A tree that's been there for years. Not newly planted. A tree damn old hardwood tree playing with my cousins in the yard.
Okay, so that's 100% Jimmy because they don't have trees in South Texas. So
Facts.
that's a 200% Jimmy because you also said
They do
damn
got tree.
old tree.
Or
They got live oaks
or
down there.
why are you running on the roof?
I'm going to go with Ben on this one.
How many Mexicans does it take to replace a roof, dude?
3, I just had mine done.
Shingles.
Shingles.
I'm gonna go with Joe on this one. No, actually, I'm gonna go with Ben on this one.
Why aren't you going with yourself?
It's Jimmy.
Because we know it's you.
I'm going with Ben on this one because you said playing with my cousins. I haven't heard you talk much about playing with your cousins, but I know you play a lot with your cousins.
Raise your hand if this is you. 1, 2, 3. The hard part to swallow here is y'all are missing all the freaking obvious. You're worried about the cousins and this man ran into a tree.
But
how many people do you know that can say I ran into a tree?
I should have known better because you've got 75 cousins.
Yeah,
right?
I did.
Right?
And they're all named what? Primo.
Or Pinche.
Yeah. So
Pinche Primo.
Yeah, Pinche
here's
Primo.
the thing. This tree, the only thing that had been altered on this tree was just like one main branch that was coming off of it, and my dad cut it.
So that he could like get around the tree.
So you can mow and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
yeah.
Well, that created a sharp edge. I'm sitting there squatting behind this tree. We're playing some kind of like game of tag, and my cousin's running around this tree, and I'm supposed to run and go get him. I run up and hit that tree. And you know when you hit your head, the first instinct is for you to
God damn, it got bright. in here.
yeah. You kind of press down on something and you're just like, so I'm kind of doing this, rolling around the ground, and my cousin's like, you good? I was like, yeah, man, damn, that shit hurt, so I'm rolling around. As soon as I do this, dude, I can't see no more. My face is covered. And at that time, I had that bowl head cut, that freaking Joey Lawrence.
You had the Edgar cut?
Yeah, the Edgar cut. So I'm sitting there freaking bleeding. They go and freaking, they hose me down and shit in the front yard, and I'm just like, I got blood coming down my face.
I would have passed out.
Yeah.
Jimmy's
So
puking.
they're hosing down. They're trying to split like my hair to kind of get to the cut,
I can't even picture Ben with hair though.
Yeah. So they're
had hair one
with
time.
an Edgar cut. They're hosing me down like this, and all I remember is looking up, and all these grown men like bend over like a circle, like a huddle. Like, yeah, he'll be all right,
And that's the first time Ben was ever waterboarded.
That's exactly what it was like. I go get stitches. I come back, and the drinking in the front yard and all that stuff, that was still going while I was getting stitches.
Ain't
bro.
nobody
They
gonna
didn't give a
stop.
shit.
Ain't
Yeah.
nobody gonna stop
You'll
a
be
party
all right.
because you busted your nugget.
Yeah, you
On a tree, bro. How embarrassing is
How
that?
long had that tree been there? At least 150
100 years. It was nothing new
Yeah.
to anyone in that neighborhood, but I was the only one that found it with my head.
I got a story like that.
That's
for another
embarrassing,
day.
bro.
Dude,
And
hey,
he broke the tree.
the part that he didn't see while he was all covered in blood is the lady across the street eating her ice cream. Yep, saying that's why you don't run on the roof.
I ain't coming out. Hey. But did you guys pick up on how I wrote that to sound like it was Jimmy?
Yeah.
Oh, I was sold on Jimmy.
100%.
If you would have said, hey,
Hold up.
if you would have said, I
Dissect
tripped
it.
over the four-wheeler and split my head on the tree, Jimmy.
Dissect
yeah.
it. What was it that got you to think it was Jimmy?
Oh, the damn old tree.
A damn hardwood.
Damn hardwood. Immediately.
You're right. It was a damn oak tree. That's all we got down there.
That wasn't no cottonwood.
No. Oh, man. I tried,
I ran
guys.
into a black locust once.
All right, moving on to this next one. This one is this one could be anyone. Says I once smoked a cinnamon stick thinking I was gonna get high. All I got was sick.
Dude, that could be anyone.
By cinnamon stick, do they mean churro?
That's Jimmy because Oklahoman's roller joints all around. That's fucking Jimmy.
They're too damn skinny and way too long. Just like a cinnamon stick.
All right. Ace, who do you think it is? he looked at Joe. Let us know in the comments who you think it is.
I think it's Joe.
I think it's Joe, too.
I think it's Joe, man.
I think it's Joe.
First off, if you guys are enjoying this and you just enjoying this cut up time we're having, man, this is kind of bonus footage. I think I'm gonna put this on YouTube for just our subscribers. Is there a way to do that?
What?
Put on a video on YouTube for just subscribers?
Yeah.
We'll figure
There
it out.
is, but it's...
That means that everybody watching this video has to subscribe.
Yeah. We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
That's Joe. I've smoked a lot of stuff in my day.
Yeah.
To include cinnamon sticks.
Yeah.
Cigarettes with toothpaste on them. You put them in the microwave. All those things.
1, 2, 3. Raise
Oh,
your hand.
that's 100% Oklahoman.
Okay. One, two,
Yeah,
three.
raise your fucking hand.
What's this?
1, 2, 3. Raise your hand if you've smoked cinnamon sticks. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Had me fooled, man.
Jimmy had to have known this. I don't know why you had an
Had me
inkling.
stoned on that one.
I may have known, but that just sounds like something somebody from Indiana would do.
No, Oklahoma for sure. They wrote a whole song about it.
Yeah, we don't
Joints and cinnamon sticks are completely different.
we don't do that in Puerto Rico. So moving along.
Dude, I was a kid. I was probably 6 years old.
16.
Hanging out with like a neighbor, and we decided, hey, dude, let's try smoking these cinnamon sticks. That did not go well.
No, shit.
Bro, you want to talk about...
Was it harsh?
Dude, it was stupid. We got sick. We vomited.
I wonder if it compares to smoking out of a carbon fiber arrow.
What?
Okay.
Yep. Had a broken arrow, made a homemade doohickey, and smoked some leafy stuff out of it, and instantly wanted to fucking die.
Oh, because of the carbon fiber poisoning and all that shit.
I'm surprised you didn't die.
Yeah, well, so I guess, you would think I'd be smoking cinnamon sticks.
Yeah. Trust me, the cinnamon stick was worse, dude.
Speaking of getting sick, I got another one right here.
All right.
This one says here, I got sick dipping Copenhagen and trying to sing Garth Brooks' Rodeo in the 4th grade.
Joe. That's Joe.
Dipping Copenhagen in the 4th grade.
Who's dipping Copenhagen in the 4th grade? Just
First off, I was, but that's not me.
that ain't me.
Because I don't throw up.
Yeah, dude, that's
Because I don't like
wild.
Garth Brooks.
Where's the bodies, Garth?
Where's the body?
Where's the bodies, Garth?
Yeah.
Tom, we got you on this one, buddy.
If you guys, if you're still with us, babe, do we have any more Ace? Is that the last
I
one?
think we got one more. This one's
Wait, hold on.
Who was that? Hold on.
Raise your hand.
Oh yeah, we didn't vote for that.
It was
Jimmy,
Joe.
raise your hand.
Was it
Joe.
was it
No,
unanimous,
Jimmy,
Joe?
raise your hand.
Okay, that was me.
What? Hold up.
And the thunder.
Was it a talent show?
It was at recess.
Oh goddamn.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
no,
man.
it was at recess.
Dude.
Do y'all remember that Garth Brooks song Rodeo?
Yeah.
Okay, I was in the 4th grade when that came out. We used to go out at recess, and one of us would bring a can of Copenhagen, and we'd all sit around at recess, get a little dip, and we thought we were cool singing that song Rodeo.
Got a little white in the knuckles,
Got a little
gold
white
in
in
the
the-
buckle.
Get a little white in the knuckles, gold in the buckle. Yeah.
I have a question. Who was the one with the cinnamon stick?
That was me.
Oh, right. Okay, just making sure.
If it was you, oh, dude, over with.
All right, this one here is a.
Yeah, if I fooled you that good, you'd be like, I don't know you.
No, not at all.
That last one could have been anybody.
Copenhagen kind of, that narrows it down.
Yeah, you made it out to be me.
Yeah. Narrows it down to
From,
2.
hey, if it was up to me voting, I would have started left to right on that table. So, all right, this next one here says, my first day of kindergarten, I came home asking my mom to buy me clothes like the rest of the kids at school. Where do you buy and where do they sell pants with patches on their knees?
That could have been any of us.
100 fucking.
Where do they sell pants with what patches on their knees?
And the bad thing, it was probably patches put on from the aunt, from the cousin that you got the hand-me-down from.
Well, you said cousins.
Uh,
That narrows it down.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and take this one. I'll admit it. So, my first day of kindergarten, I went to school, and my mom had bought me nothing but like Sears and Roebuck freaking polos and slacks or whatever. You know, kindergarten, it's my first day of school. You're going to go in Sunday's best. I was going to school at this time out there by George West and all that in a town called Orange Grove. Population, I don't know, but my elementary school went all the way up to high school. It was like Little House on the Prairie at that time. We had one bus that would pick everybody up to include the high schoolers, get to the school. I get home, and I was just like, my mom says, how was your first day of school? And I'm just kind of like bummed out, you know, and she's just like, well, tell me about it, you know. I was like, man, it was cool, but like, they had all these cool clothes, you know, and she was like, well, what clothes did you, I thought I got you the best I could, you know, and I'm like, well, the boys had these pants, and they had these cool patches on the knees, and they got these cowboy boots that I didn't know, you know, like, I'm a city slicker. We moved out to the country.
Oh yeah, so
we're living. I come out from the city, move out to the country for a couple years, and I'm out there like in penny loafers and freaking slacks, dude. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like what is it called? Like preppy.
He's out there looking like daddy's a lawyer compared.
Yeah, exactly. So like I came home and my parents, you know, my dad, he was working. He wasn't home yet, but my mom's there waiting for me at the bus stop, and I'm not having a good day. She's just like, "What's going on?" You know, and I'm like, man, all the kids were wearing the cool clothes.
Mom, my clothes are too nice.
What I didn't know was they were wearing busted clothes that they just normally go out and ranch in, and I'm
wanted clothes that we were wearing.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and I was like, you know, so guess what we did? We went and freaking found, you know, like
Wranglers.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like Rustler jeans. Y'all ever have Rustler jeans?
Oh, yeah, dude.
100%.
Yeah.
Like Walmart, $10 a pair.
Rustler jeans back then.
The black ones, when you wash them, you wash them one wash. And they're gray.
Yeah. But yeah, dude, like, that was like everybody out there, and you just found the old cheapest freaking pair of boots you could find, and you'd wear those. And dude, at that school, we churned butter. I learned how to churn butter from some lady out in a ranch. I'll tell you that.
My son just went through sex ed today, too.
He's churning something else, I want you to know. Pause.
He did. He sent it in a text, too.
Hey, Ben, you said this was the first day of kindergarten?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was going to say, you would have had me. If it would have been the 4th grade, these pants would have circles in the back pockets as well.
Oh, yes. If they were Jimmy's,
yes.
If they were Jimmy's, they'd have a bottle of Copenhagen worn out the back pocket. Damn, bro, starting early.
With my Discman, rocking some Garth Brooks.
In your Jinkos?
No, I didn't wear Jinkos.
Discman, yeah.
Is that what they were called?
Yeah.
Well,
it was a Walkman, Discman, same thing.
Discman is when we went from the cassette to the
CDs.
Yeah.
4th grade, I was in CDs by then.
I had a Discman.
I was in high school when them came out.
What year did you graduate high school?
97.
I was 7.
Yeah. So
I was 7.
Apples and oranges.
Anybody that graduated in 19 anything.
Really?
Yeah, you guys are old as fuck.
God damn. Well, I am older than everybody here at this table, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this, man. We didn't know what we were getting into. We just knew we'd have a little fun and
it's good times.
Have a little, do something different here on the camera. As you guys know, we do everything unscripted, raw, unfiltered.
We just do that together, just right here, sitting
just having fun. Yeah.
If you guys enjoy this style of podcast, you know, we do our best to give you the quality and the sound and the audio and the video and all that stuff. But other than that, we're not overly producing these. We're not scripting. We're not trying to edit too much. We try to keep it raw and unfiltered. And if you can appreciate that, man, and you know somebody else that can, man, share this video. Let them know, hey, these guys do this every week, because we're going to try to bring you guys new content every week.
Yeah.
We're the Cast and Blast podcast. This is the Cast and Blast crew. This is Pinchy Ben.
That's Poacher Joe.
That's Speedbug Jimmy.
That's Speedbug Jimmy.
And that's Mr. Public Service.
Yes, sir. See you on the next one.
Peace.